Right, how you doing? Just checking the time. I ain't got long to. I want to rant. All right. Just a little bit about yesterday and my groove today. Misery round two. Just I've been thinking about this all day, and it would have just been better had I just pulled the camera out the first time and nailed it. But so you say it the second time, the third time, the fourth time, you keep running around in your head, and you just by the time you actually get down to saying it, you just can't get the words out. Yesterday I was miserable. I might have come across as happy, and I was for a bit. Like for the grand total of like 2 hours, I was happy yesterday. And for the rest of the day, I wanted to scream. You know, one of my things is I can't let go. Like I'm really fucking bad at it. Like I'm a bulldog. You know, when I bite, I'm there. You know, like, I always say to people like just chill out and let go, but ask Chalky or Bing or even DeWalt, like fucking Scrivs. Back in the day, me was a hothead, arrogant asshole, and that's I've mellowed out, but I'm still a dick. Okay, take me as I am, because if you can't roll with it, just you're gonna get steamrolled, and you learn new things every day, and something was said yesterday. It was a fucking sarky joke, an off-color joke, but I didn't appreciate it, and rather than bite, I held on to it. Like I just fucking stewed on it, um, and because you can't snap like later. It's gone, right? The moment is gone. You can't just hold it and then just fucking blow up in someone's face later. But I really didn't appreciate what was said or where it went or how it made me feel. And it doesn't matter what it was because it just ties into the whole thing with today. um, by the time we were going to the gig, I mean, I was already pretty anxious about going to the gig. I was fucking bricking at going to Norwich City. I fucking hate Norwich City. I don't have particularly great memories of Norwich City. Uh, you know, my memory works on triggers. If you don't, I won't. I can't recall. You have to give me something to bring it back. And like I said, I was just stewing all day. I was fucking miserable all the way up to the gig, to the point that like I just wanted to fucking scream and just walk the fuck out, like to say fuck you guys, I'm done. Like this is bullshit. I'm fucking out. You know, I was that angry. I just wanted to table flip my entire life over just one stupid fucking comment and just walk the fuck out. Because I didn't remember. I'm sure I'd been told something before, but I just hadn't got the fucking context. And in the grand scheme of things, it didn't matter. It's the thing with my memory. Because my memory is so bad, I may not always. I'll remember you mentioned something, or or I might not, or I might miss that key point, that key thing you said, like as might have gone, and just I flip flop a lot. You know, if you say something, we could have a conversation one day, and the next day you'll have a conversation with me, and my opinion had completely changed. Because to we're just rehashing a conversation. If it's not up here, it's a new conversation to me. So I could just completely reassess it, reevaluate it, and change my stance completely, which is terrifying for me, and I imagine fucking annoying as hell for other people that I know. But like I got up this morning And I was miserable, like absolutely miserable. I'd had a pretty rad night at the gig. Me and DeWalt were talking shit about all kinds of stuff. You know, had a chat with Inky about all kinds of shit. But I was just really off. Like I was really off. And then this morning I was such an ass. And like I don't want to become one of these snappy, useless assholes. Uh, like I'm all like, I'll give it my all. I'll give you everything I am. Uh, so that you can achieve everything that you hope to achieve, and this is for everyone. And then by the same token, I'm like, shit, am I good enough? Like I just completely flip it. I completely flip it over. Like I'm telling you one thing, but I'm feeling something completely different. And it's like I don't, like when the good guy gets a bad taste and then becomes the nastiest bastard on the planet. I don't want to become that guy, and I'm terrified that that's gonna be me. Like I was already a pretty nasty dude back in the day. Like if you knew me well enough, I weren't too bad, but I could really chap someone's ass with very little effort. Even people I dearly fucking care about, I could just ruin them. I could ruin like they could be like, oh, really happy, happy, joy, joy, and I just fucking steamroll them in a second, and then they're just like they are in the deepest pit of fucking despair, and I don't want to do that, and that's how I felt all day today. You know, I don't want to blow up in everyone's face every time my head just flips a switch. I'm like, oh, well, fucking, how was that last time? Or, fucking, they say something to me in confidence, I'm cool with it, and then fucking 30 seconds later, or like a day or two later, a week later, a month later, I'm like, man, that's just bullshit, dude. What the fuck are you doing? Like, and this isn't aimed at anyone, but it sounds like it is, because, DeWalt and Inky are about and all that, but and everyone else has got their own shit to deal with. Like DeWart's got his own shit to deal with. Inky's got her own shit. Like Inky's got so much on her plate right fucking now. I'm not helping, which isn't helping this whole kind of roller coaster of being a puss. I'm saying I want to help, and I want to do everything and give everything, and I'm just holding. I feel like I'm holding everyone back, and people trying to help isn't helping either. The wall, bless you, man. You tried to help yesterday, but fuck. I mean, at one point, I was so close to flipping my shit. When we got to the gig, I saw the bar, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking drown myself in alcohol. We got some cash. I'm just gonna neck beers all fucking night. I'll start doing shots. I promised Inky I wouldn't touch a lick of vodka because I've got a vodka intolerance. I get really sick if I drink vodka. I was like, I'm gonna fucking do shots. If I can't stop feeling like a tit, I'm just gonna drink myself to the point that I can't think anymore. But then it clicks in my head, and I didn't because it clicked in my head that there are a few things I've promised Inky that I will not do. I will not get into a fucking fight with someone for a stupid reason. I won't get into a physical fight with someone just because. I won't get into a fight with anyone full stop at this point. If I'm feeling low and I pick a fight with someone, there's other reasons there for it. Like maybe I feel I need a beating, but I've promised Inky I'm not going to fucking do it. Go up to the fucking biggest dude there and just fucking spit in their face and just can't do that. I can't do that. Alcohol, minimum. Inky's got this thing about alcoholism. It's not something that she approves of. I've promised I won't fucking do it. Literally probably about 2 or 3 months before the vlog, I hit the bottle hard, and I don't ever want to do that to her again. Like I was so fucking miserable that I drank in one evening like an entire bottle of scotch and then cracked open Inky's bottle. Like Inky had a bottle of rum, and I fucking cracked that open and then started necking beers. And like Inky don't need that. But that's what I felt like last night. I'm gonna drink myself completely fucking comatose. But then that would have been I'd have been a burden to DeWald. I'd have fucking broke my promise to Inky. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because I'm not. I don't feel like I'm living up. I can't keep up. I screamed at people last night that I've gone 34 years of giving everything I am to make sure that everyone can be what they want to be. But I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm tired and I'm miserable, and I always stand by what I say I'm gonna do. My morals are so important. Like I've got like some kind of fucking ethical code that I have to live by. But like I won't break it, even if it makes me miserable. Even if it means I've had a fucking horrible stale life. Fuck, I don't know where I'm going there with that, but I just flipped out. But there's nothing I can do about it because that time has passed. I did I've done everything that I've done because it was the right thing to do at the time. That's something you should just be happy about. I'm not happy. Yawn. She's fucking bored of me, she is. Look at her. Well, you can't look at her. She's over there. She's doing some knitting. I've actually forgot what it was I was going to follow up with because that was ages ago. And then I've made a cup of tea since. And well, this entire thing has really been about my memory. And we've established it's pretty bad. Reasonable recall when triggered. Like triggered rocking backwards and forwards on the floor. Going, ah!
All those trigger words.
That's it. Fucking oh my god, mate. Look, my entire life's a trigger warning. No, I'm gonna give some life lessons here. Well, it's not life lessons. I mean, this should be like super obvious, okay?
One, stop being whiny bitches.
Oh yeah, that's normal, but then I can't give that advice if I'm not gonna follow it myself. But no, so the groove is for younger people who don't seem to get it, because trust me, I've had a lot of experience in fucking things up. I'm a champion at it. I am a world class screw up. But it doesn't matter what you do. Right? Whether you lie, cheat, steal, whether you say something nice, whether you say something bad, whether what you do is good or bad, and that's all down to perspective, really. Once it is done, you cannot take it back. No matter what reason it was done for, you cannot take it back. And if things start to weigh more on the negative side, from the viewpoint of other people, your character's going to start getting called into question. And it's not about what you think about how it turned out. It's about what other people think. I could think I'm justified, and the rest of the world will think I'm a villain. Okay, that's just how it is. It's not about what. So, really, just remember, life doesn't have an undo button. Think through what you are going to do before you do it, and remember that actions have consequences. Things that you say can lift people up and they can hurt. Things that you do can lift people up, but they can also hurt. And sometimes giving people what they want
isn't necessarily what they need.
It's not what they need. May not be a good thing. Pummeling someone with praise may not be a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing to do, like giving someone praise is a good thing to do, but is it the right thing to do at that time? You will make mistakes, but just remember you cannot undo them. Only do what you are willing to live with. Only say what you are willing to live with. This entire vlog, the whole, 3,000 vlogs that I've done, 3,000 days of my life that is online, I can't take back anything I've said. It's there, I've done it. At this point, I just don't want to say nasty things to the people that I shouldn't be saying nasty things to. Even if I don't think they're particularly nasty, other people might take it that way, and it's a bit of a dick thing, you know. Once it's said, you can't unsay it, and eventually people will get sick of it if you sway more on the negative. So, because I am amazing at playing the bad guy. I am great at it, but I don't want to be the bad guy to select people. You know? To those that I hold dear, ideally you want to do what's right. Try. But I don't know. That's the other thing as well. You may get through life after doing what you believe is right, and you might come out the other side still not feeling satisfied. No one ever said you're going to be satisfied by your life. Shamefully. Not all of us win. Not all of us do the right thing and come out of it happy. In fact, a lot of us do the right thing.
And still remain fucking...
Yeah, a lot of us do the right thing, and Inky was then about to say, we come out the other side fucking miserable. We've done the right thing. You know it's the right thing. Other people benefit from it. They are happy. They're going on about their day. You suffer for it. And that happens more times than not. You know? I've been there a lot. A lot. Don't expect thanks. Don't expect thanks. Don't expect praise. It's nice to have, but don't expect it. So that isn't what I wanted to end on. But as soon as I kind of forgot where I was going, other notes. Because I've been burying everyone in my house with my crap today. It was hilarious watching DeWalt play bass on Rocksmith, custom Opeth tracks. He's old. Meeting at the school. That went reasonably okay, would you say?
I was bored halfway through, started sketching.
Fair enough.
There's all stuff that we've already
things that we've already hashed out in the grand scheme. Nothing we hadn't already heard before years prior, which is kind of sad. Like, you leave the meeting feeling positive to a degree. You're like, oh, they're going to do this. It's like, but that's what they said last time.
I didn't come out there feeling positive. I felt neutral good at best.
Fair enough. You know. You've got a meeting tomorrow. So stress level, yeah, I know, she's rolling her eyes. Stress levels are high in the house, which is another... My whiny bitchiness is not necessary right now.
But yeah, you have the right to have that feeling and be validated.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like having it because it's fucking stupid. You know, me and Inky have been talking shit for like the last couple of hours now, and the trouble is, no matter what someone else will say to you, if the situation doesn't line up, it's not gonna sit. If the seed of doubt has been planted and it takes root, doesn't matter what anyone says, you will find a way to mentally sabotage what the fuck ever it is they've said. You'll find a way to sabotage yourself. I've been doing it for years. I don't take compliments. I can't. It just doesn't work for me. You know. Oh, and Inky got some 600 film for a Polaroid. She took this picture of this fucking hideous beast. But,
This picture over there. Yeah.
and there was a lovely one, actually a second one, because you were taking loads on the SX70 film, weren't you?
Yeah.
Where you were trying to take pictures in black and white of the Thea. You were using one of the new ones, weren't you, with the autofocus?
Yeah.
And that, you know, it gives pretty good results. I'm pleased with it. You pleased with it?
Yeah.
I love these. They're really nice. Really nice. Have to get one of the big men.
Oh, what, another one?
Oh no, we have got one of the big men, haven't we? Because it's
From
other.
my book, yeah.
Yeah. Silly
But
me.
I want a clear one because I want a, like, there's one of me up there. I can put that one of you,
Yeah.
so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of making a frame for Christmas
That sounds good.
out of them.
Question: has anything else happened today?
Took the dog for a very long walk.
Yeah. The wolf went home.
I heard.
Yeah. I just want to say just quickly as well.
Spaceman.
I want to make it clear. Thanks to Wald for, you know, you tried, mate. I don't want to seem like I don't appreciate it. Just, you know, I'm a whiny bitch. Yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say, so I'm going to call this one done. Just remember, actions have consequences. It's really simple, but these days just people don't get it. You know, just because you feel it's right to do doesn't mean it's right to do it. Think about how it's going to affect. Think about how you're going to be judged for it in the future. Oh, thank you. Ding.
Where's the ding?
Over there on the laptop.
Oh.
It's just saying it's finished processing what I've told it to do.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I thought it was a phone.
No. I fucking hate my phone's there, so if that went ding.
Mine's on vibrate.
Oh, right. Yeah, just think. Just think. Sometimes it's not always obvious. Just especially in today's age, you know, there's fucking phones everywhere, cameras everywhere. I worry for our children because they definitely have no way to take anything back, and things will be taken out of context constantly. So mistakes will be made. People will feel bad. Fingers crossed it's not you. So I hope it will. I'll see you with a bit of luck tomorrow.